Very good afternoon to all of you children. In today's session, let us revise on the topic punctuation. So we have already learned about sentences, how to write a sentence even. Let's have a short recap on what we have learned. Okay, so we are familiar with the letters, aren't we children? Are we not familiar with the letters? Yes or no? Are we not familiar with the letters?
Yes.
Yes. So we all are familiar with the letters. Yes. So we know that there are 26 letters in English alphabet, and each letter they have a name and a sound. Okay. So the letters are A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. So these are its name, and each letter they have a sound. That's A, B, S, or K, and D. Okay, it goes on like that. So these are the sound, and also it has a name. Okay, that is all about the letters. When the letters are joined together, what do we get, my dear children? What do we get?
Words.
Words. Very good. Get words. Okay. So we are quite familiar with the words. In the previous chapter, we are learning all about the words. So we know how are the words formed. When the letters join together in a proper order, we do get words. Okay, great. Now let's move on to the sentences. How are the sentences formed, children? How are the sentences formed? Come on, tell me.
Group of words.
Yes, very good. Fantastic. Group of words, what do we do? What do we do? Group of words. We put them in the proper order. Yes. A sentence is a group of words. Very good. A sentence is a group of words. We have to arrange them in the proper order. Okay. And that should make complete sense. Then we call them as a sentence. Is that clear to all of you? Group of words put together in the proper order that makes sense. Is that clear to all of you? Clear? Clear? That is known as a sentence. Okay. So when we speak to someone, if I want to speak to you, how do I speak to you now? How do I speak to you? I speak to you in sentences. Ma'am is not speaking to you in sentences? Yes. Yes. So that you could understand what ma'am is speaking. Okay, right? Is that clear to all of you? Yes? Yes. Okay, great. Now, while writing a sentence, very good children, thank you. So, while writing a sentence, my dear children, we have to follow certain rules. What are the rules to be followed while writing a sentence? What's the first rule, my dear? Come on, tell me what is the first rule? First letter should be. So that is, we have to begin the sentence with a capital letter and end the sentence with a full stop. Yes, very good. We have to end the sentence with a full stop. And yes, very good, my dear children. So not only when we begin a sentence, but also when we write the special names of people and places. What do? Names of people. Your name. Capital letter. Very good. We should write. Yes, we should begin with a capital letter. Great children. Thank you. Yes. Very good. Very good. Very good. So let's move on to today's topic. Okay. So yes, my dear.
2D class.
Yes, what is it?
2D class.
Yes, it is 2C now.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Today 2D class is not there. Today only 2C. A, B and C. Okay. The timetable has already been sent, no? Okay then. So all of you please do listen. So we are on the punctuation. So I kindly request you all to be ready with your English grammar workbook. So one more thing I wanted to tell you children, I'm sending the notes in the group. See that notes has to be completed in the English grammar notebook. I hope so all of you have a notebook like this, a 4-line notebook. Okay, see that you copy down the notes. It will be mentioned there. Okay, kindly copy down the notes in your English grammar notebook. If it is mentioned like that, see that you copy down in a 4-line notebook. Otherwise, the workbook exercises will be set there, workbook exercises page. If it is mentioned there, then you have to complete the page. We are already discussing all the exercises during the session. It's your duty to update the notes regularly. And some of the work is being given here. Yesterday I've sent the notes. Please do check. See that you write the notes. When you copy down the notes, write the question as well as the answers. Okay, so the answers will be discussed during the session also. I hope the answers are quite easy. If you find it difficult, the answers also will be discussed during the session too. Okay, so daily notes, please see that you update your notes. You copy down the notes into your notebook. Okay. Okay, that is all about the notes and notebook work as well as the workbook exercises. Now let's move on to the topic. So all these we have already learned it. So we know what is it. We are not moving on to it. So this notebook work, I'll come to you later. These are the notes I gave you. Wait. Writing, first keep your book there. Please don't write anything now unless I tell you. Okay. So here we are in the topic sentences. We know how are the letters, words and sentences are related with each other. Letters, when letters are joined together in a proper order, we do get words. And when the words are joined together in a proper order, that makes sense, is called a sentence. Okay. So let's move on to the sentences. So we know what is a sentences. A sentence is nothing but a group of words that makes a complete sense. Okay, a sentence is a group of words that makes complete sense. When you read a sentence, you should understand what is conveyed there in the sentence. Does it make sense? So we call it as a sentence. Okay. So here, there are a few groups of words here, 2 groups of words here. Ron is playing football, the sun rises in the east. So both these group of words do make sense. So we can call them as sentences. Clear? These, Ron is playing football, the sun rises in the east. Both these group of words make sense. So we call them as sentences. I hope I made myself very clear to you. Both these group of words are called sentences because these 2 group of words make sense. Okay, Ron is playing football. Who's playing football there? Ron is playing. The sun rises in the east. So both these group of words make sense. So we call them as sentences. Now we know what is a sentences. We already know it. As we write a sentence, while writing a sentence, we have to follow certain rules. Well, the first rule we need to follow is begin with a capital letter. A sentence always begins with a capital letter and ends with a full stop. Is that clear? And ends with a full stop. Clear to all of you. Okay? It is very easy. We have already learned it in grade 1, so we know it. Now, let's move on to the use of capital letters and full stop once more. We know that when we begin a sentence, we have to use capital letter. And not only when we begin a sentence, children, and also the names of people, places, animals, and things. That's the special names, okay? Special names, that is your name. When you write your name, how do you write it? We use capital letters in the beginning. Okay, so when we write the names of places, India, how do we write it? Or Mala or Thrissur, the first letter should be written in capital letter as you write the names of person and places, or names of places, or names of things, or names of animals, even special names. Okay, so it should be written in capital letter. Okay, so I do repeat it once more. Use of capital letters not only when we begin a sentence, but also special names of people, places should be written in capital letter. Also should begin with a capital letter. Okay, children? So here are a few examples for you. See, Akshay is a name of a boy. So what we have to do, we have to begin with a capital letter. Delhi is a name of a place. So when we write Delhi, what we should do, Delhi should begin, D should be in capital letter because it is a name of a place. I hope it's clear. Okay, so this point is very, very important. As in a sentence, you can find, that's why I took this example as such. When you find it in the beginning, we know it already. We'll begin a sentence with a capital letter. So here, when you find it in the middle even, you have to know that names of people as well as names of places should be written, should begin with a capital letter. Okay, children? So that point is very clear. Now let's move on to the full stop. Full stop is also very important. A sentence, full stops are very, very important in a sentence. We need to know where a sentence ends. So in order to show the sentence is over, what we have to do, we have to place a dot. This is known as a punctuation mark. Full stop is one of the punctuation mark to say that the sentence is over. Okay, so we place a dot at the end of the sentence to show that the sentence is over. This is very important. Even though it's a dot, the concept is so easy, but don't forget to place a dot at the end of the sentence. Only then the sentence is over. Okay, if you don't place a dot, we can't consider it something is over. Okay, so the book is on the table. So what we have to do, we have to place a dot at the end of the sentence to show that the sentence is over. Dot means full stop. We call this dot as full stop. Okay, so that is all about the full stop. Now all of you please have a look at it. So if a sentence asks a question, what shall we do? We have to end the sentence not with a full stop, but with a question mark. Okay, so these are the details which are there in your workbook. Yes, please go through it. Please read what is written in your workbook in page number 7. So these are the points are there which are there in your workbook. Please go through it very well. Okay, so how old are you? So you have to place a question mark. Can you read English? Yes, it's a question. So we have to put a question mark at the end of the sentence. Okay, I hope it's clear. Okay. Now, this is what the concept is, nothing else. Begin a sentence with a capital letter. Not only when we begin a sentence, but also names of people and places, special names of people and special names of places. See that you begin with a capital letter, end the sentence with a question, end the sentence with a full stop. And if the sentence asks a question, see that you end the sentence with a question. Okay, see, these are the basic things you need to know. So now let's move on to the sentences. So we have already discussed page 7 in the last session. Now let's move on to page 8. So all of you please to open page 8, all of you. Are you ready? Can we do it? Yes, I'll start with Evelyn. Evelyn? Evelyn, my dear, come on, unmute, my dear. Not able to unmute it? No? Put a thumbs down so that I may know it. Yes, thank you. Anna Rose, come on, Anna.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, thank you. Now come on, read the question.
Milk is good for health.
Very good. So what we have to do? We have to, while writing a sentence, we have to follow certain rules. What's the first rule we have to follow?
A sentence
Should begin with a, what you said is right, should begin with a capital letter, that's all. The sentence should begin with a capital letter. So let's write it, okay? So milk, M, is this color is okay for you? Yes, milk is good, milk is good for health. Health. At the end of the sentence, what should we do?
Full stop.
Oh, very good. See that you place a dot, that is a full stop at the end of the sentence. So this is the way you do it, children. So you know it how it has to be done. Are you all writing? Okay. Yes. Now, have you all finished, my dear children? If you have finished, give me a thumbs up so that I know it whether you have completed or not. Now, let's move on to the second question. Okay, Meva. Yes, right. Yes, yes. Thank you. So when you write something, my dear, please see that you write neatly. Okay. Keep your book on the table and write neatly. This is, we are doing the work in the workbook. Okay. The milk is good for health. If you have finished, children, let us move on to the next question. Yes, Isabel?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, come on, do the second question.
An
Apple
apple
a day
a day
keeps the doctor away.
the daughter way.
Away. So, we have to begin the sentence with a,
Full stop.
begin the sentence with a,
Capital.
very good. Begin the sentence with a capital letter. Okay, an apple. Okay, please do write it. An apple. An apple a day. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Keeps the doctor keeps the doctor away. So what we have to do at the end of the sentence, my dear?
Full stop.
Full stop. Very good. Very good. That's all. Nothing much. But only thing is you have to note whether it's the name of a person or a place or something. Name of a thing. You have special names of person, places, animals or thing. You have to write that. Don't forget you have to begin with also begin with a capital letter. Okay. Okay, Feba, come on, Feba. Feba and Sia. Okay, okay, wait 1 minute, Feba. Let them finish it, then we can move on to the third question.
Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall.
Yes, Feba. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. So what we have to do? H should be in?
Capital letter.
Very good. Humpty. Then?
Dumpty.
So D should be in?
Capital letter.
Okay, very good. Dumpty sat on a wall. Sat on a wall. Okay. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Okay.
Full stop.
Then place a full stop at the end of the sentence. Very good. Yes.
Ma'am, Siba completed.
Yes.
Ma'am, Anna.
Yes. Let them finish, my dear children.
Ma'am, can I read?
Yes, wait
Next.
1 minute. Yes, yes. Manna, you can do it. Next sentence. Okay. Let them finish, my dear children. Then we can do it. I'm waiting for the, yes, everyone to finish it.
Ma'am, next
Yes.
do another.
Yes.
Ma'am, Angela. Ma'am, next. Ma'am, Karthik.
Okay. All, I'll be calling all of you, my dear children. Yes. I'll be calling each one of you. Children, please do write neatly. Okay, in your English grammar workbook. Yes, Manna, come on. Manna, are you there? Manna said Manna will be doing it. Yes, Manna, come on, unmute it, my dear. Manna, come on,
Yes,
do the
ma'am.
next question.
The
Mm,
sun
mm.
rises
Rises,
in
mm,
the
mm. East.
east.
Yes, the sun rises in the east. So,
Ma'am, you stuck.
I got stuck. Network is not there. Okay, you start the sentence. The
Letter.
is very good. The sun.
The
Mm,
sun
mm,
rises
mm,
in the
mm.
east.
Very good. In the east. So at the end of the sentence, what we should do?
Full stop.
Full stop. Yes, very good.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes. Children, please do write it. Okay. It's a matter of just rewriting the sentences, children, using capital letters and full stop. See that you write neatly. Okay. In the space provided there. I know there's no sufficient space for you, but still. Write neatly, legible handwriting. Write neatly, all of you. Okay. Okay. So have all of you finished, my dear children? Have all of you completed the 4 questions? Yes. Okay, Sri Parvati. Very good. What about Karthik? Have you finished? Is Maria? Yes, Karthik, have you finished? Yes. Yes, my dear. Very good, very good. Yes, Oksana. Finished? Yes. Yes, very good. Anna Rose. Well done. Very good handwriting. Very good. Okay, now let's move on to the next exercise, children. I hope all of you have completed it. Have all of you completed it, children? Can I move on to the next exercise, which is there in page number 8 itself? Can I move on to it? Yes? Yes, okay. So we have still more time. So I hope we can complete 2 or 3 sentences. Yes. So here in this exercise, in the same page, children, you have an exercise for you. So what we have to do, the same thing we need to do. Okay, so rewrite the following sentences using capital letters and full stop where necessary. So let's move on to it. Aldrina, come on, Aldrina, do it. So what we have to do?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, come on, do. We'll do one or two. And the rest of the sentences, children, you can try it out at home whether you could do it or not. Okay? Yes. Yes, come on. Take page 8, my dear, and take the first sentence. A. Akbar was a great king. So, Aldrin,
Was a
great
great king.
king. So, what we have to do? Already, Akbar is the name of a capital letter. Akbar is also a name of a person, is a name of a king. So A should be written in capital letter. Okay. Then what we have to do? Carry on writing. Akbar was a great. Akbar was a great, G-R-E-A-T, great king, K-I-N-G. Then what we have to do? Please, at the end of the sentence, what we have to do, Aldrin? Full stop. Very good. So this is the way we have to do it. See that in the space provided for you. See that you write well. All of you children, my dear. Have you finished? If you're finished, give me a thumbs up, children, so that I can move on to the next question. Yes, very good, Angela. Very good, very good. Have you placed a dot, my dear? Yes. All of you, please do check whether you have put a dot at the end of the sentence. Okay, if it's not, please do place it. All of you, very good. Yes, Aaron? Yes, Nazia. Yes, Aaron, do you want to speak to me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, what do you want to tell me?
The sun.
The sun. Okay, come on, read the sentence. Okay, come on, Aaron. The sun.
The sun.
Shines.
The sun shines.
Shines brightly. Okay, so what we have to do? We have to begin the sentence with a.
The sun shines begin.
Okay, the sun shines brightly. So what we have to do? We have to start or begin the sentence with a capital letter. Okay. So Aaron, what we have to do? We have to begin. So write T should be written in capital letter. The sun shines. The sun shines brightly. B-R-I-G-H-T-L-Y. Okay, and place a dot at the end of the sentence. Yes. So we have already completed with 2. We have completed 4 plus 2, 6 sentences. See that you completed. Okay, my dear children. Answer keys will be sent later at the end. After we completing all the sentences, the answer keys will be sent. When the answer keys are being sent, you know it. Just check it. whether what you have written with the answers are right and put a tick mark. Tell your parents to put a tick mark at the end of the page so that you're ready. Your work is over. Okay. Please do it. Okay, parents, ask your parents to put a tick mark at the end of the page. With your pencil, that will do. So I hope you have understood the usage. In today's session, we have learned about the important facts about a sentence, so we know how to write a sentence. Okay, children, can we wind up today's session? Yes, my dear children? Yes? Thank you, my dear children.
Yes,
Okay, children, thank you.
ma'am.
Children, yes, bye. Thank you.
Bye, ma'am. Bye, bye, ma'am.
Okay.